and welcome back to the stream, where today we are going to be playing Genshin Impact. Now, last time we left off, we became a legal attorney. So that's not a good thing, but we did get help from this lady called Navia and her two henchmen, men in black. I don't know. It said that she said that one guy did one specific thing, the other guy did another specific thing for her. Like she was a lady of a super important house or something. But I did notice yesterday that that Zhongli's banner was gonna come out today. And Child's. So I have to check that in a second because I haven't really paid much attention to it. If it is though, I'm gonna wait a little bit just because I can't leave without interrupting the quest, and it might start it from the very beginning, so I'm not gonna do that. Although I am gonna check. Because I believe I also can't do this because I need to leave for this. I also can't do the steadfast mode, which hurts my pride so much. Okay, so Zhongli's banner is out. This is where I get to showcase Zhongli. The difficult thing is I have to figure out what kind of team I want him on. I'm thinking I want to make the team that I have on my trophy account, which is Zhongli, A, Venti, I think, and the Wanderer or Akihito. I think that's what it is. But the reason I like Zhongli so much, well, also because he gets rid of flying shields instantly. You just constantly be hit. I mean, every time his skill goes up, I normally,
solidify.
What are those thingies around him? Like, not the actual shield part, but like that. Okay, that is new. Is that from a weapon? That is probably from the weapon. Maybe. What con does he have? Okay, yeah, so it is probably from the weapon. I've never seen that before.
Stabilize.
But I really, really like Zhongli so much. Mainly just because I can't avoid attacks very well, but
What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen in time.
and
This.
the good thing is he has a very low cooldown
Incoming.
on his
With sword comes shadow.
skill, which is really cool. The first time Zhongli came out, I was just doing a domain. I didn't get Zhongli immediately, but like as soon as he came out, but it was like a few days after. I was doing a domain, and I just saw this. I just saw a meteor falling from the sky, and it was just hilarious.
Freeze.
Because that was like the very first time Zhongli
Surrender and I'll be
was
dead.
released.
Speed of light.
So I was like, well, do I really want Zhongli? I
To the
don't
chase.
know. Obviously, I ended up
I
getting
will have
Zhongli
order.
because he's an OP character, and I think
Dodge this.
he might be a little
Will
too
be
OP.
frozen.
Don't blink.
Like, I don't know if Hoyoverse actually likes Zhongli because he is a little busted. And there used to be the fact where people were raving about like the older characters like Zhongli, Klee, all those other characters, and then they just start making better characters, which will make them want the previous characters less. Now we did fight with Tartaglia yesterday, a little bit, because apparently he's in Fontaine. Was not expecting that. Tartaglia can switch between melee and ranged stances at will. I normally prefer the melee. On his ranged stance, aim shots will apply Riptide upon hitting opponents. Opponents affected by Riptide, which is basically his marker, I believe, Take bonus damage from melee attacks. Elemental burst triggered in range stance will be inflicted Riptide upon all opponents hit by the AoE. Tartaglia's elemental skill allows him to enter his melee stance, causing his normal attacks to deal higher damage. An elemental burst activated while in the melee stance will trigger an explosion on all opponents affected by Riptide within the AoE. Okay. So let's see how this works. It does do some pretty good damage, in my opinion. Though, to be fair, Genshin doesn't really care about building their characters all that much. As I was mentioning yesterday, his skill actually has a long cooldown. And I don't know when that actually starts. Does it just start when you stop fighting? Curious. Yeah, because that bow appeared above his head. Was that like a timer? Yep, there we go. It's got a 40-second cooldown. And then if you do your, mark you guys. How long that even stays. If I mark you guys, do this. Obviously, as it said, it does it in separate directions. Forgot I had other characters. Yeah, it does it in separate directions. I'm gonna take you down. It's I like the rune guard because when it goes down, it says E. And then when you're in the melee mode, it actually does something different. It just has like one singular large AoE, which actually makes sense.
Let me weave you a verse.
As you wish, main
See,
boy
I
knight.
think he's saying verse
reveal
instead of
thyself.
burst. I've always been confused whether Singsho is saying, let me weave you a burst, or let me weave you a verse. Verse actually does make more sense. We are going to wish for Zhongli later. Whoa! There's Remedy! Oh, heck yeah. Complete Remedy. That was just the normal stuff. Alright, let's see what Remedy does. Oh, I'm so excited! Remedy's elemental skill will generate Purse timer, which will indicate the current pressure level and will infuse his normal attacks with cryo. When unleashing his elemental skill once again, while Purse timer is active, Firmine will perform different sorts of attacks based on the pressure level of the Purse timer. Firmine's elemental burst can reset the CD of his elemental skill. While his elemental burst is active, the CD of his elemental skill will be decreased. Whoa, what's that? Is that like an air take? Oh, that's adorable! Oh, and it looks just like Remini! Oh, and his freckles and... Oh, he's so cute! See, I know the characters at least have to have, two... Oh, and he's with Mika too! That's adorable! Oh, and then like... Oh, no! Oh, that is really cute! Are you good for Renee? Are you just gonna stay like that? Wait. Oh, no. Okay, wait. That's actually really cute. Alright, let's see what this does. Ah! Timer! And then... Oh! Ooh! Okay, bye, penguin. And then that timer is when his, Claymore, apparently. He does not look like he'd wield a Claymore. That little timer is when his blade would be inflicted with cryo, basically. And then he would throw his penguin. That is so cute! What about holding it? No, that just does the same thing. So cute! I love that so much. Let me do all this first, and then boosty. Ooh. Alright, how is his hold? Ah, he goes in circles. Okay. There's either two versions of the hold, I think, when it's a claymore. It either goes back and forth, or it goes in circles like this.
Oh, Pear,
How dare you incriminate!
getting here.
Ooh, wait! With his burst, he actually did damage!
Providing cover fire.
Obviously, he did damage, but... God dang, Frimine.
Getting here.
Oh, I just realized his burst looks like a little scuba diver helmet. That is so cute! Oh, and he actually puts the scuba diver helmet on! And it makes it seem like your surroundings are like water.
Pear,
I mean, it gets dark.
getting here.
Okay, that's really cute,
Rain
actually.
outlines your fate.
Wait, does it reset? Wait, it doesn't reset after you. Oh, wait. Throwing the penguin, it can actually do some big damage.
Frost is coming.
I'm gonna continue.
Pear.
Oh my god. Okay, I like Fremine. I don't like him as a playable character that much, but I like Fremine generally, just like I like Nouvelette. Also, I believe Nouvelette will be a playable character, which I'm very excited about. I believe I'm gonna get him whether he is, whether I like his playstyle or not. Depending on when Freena's banner is, actually. I hope their banners aren't at the same time, because then I'll have to pick and choose. Turn into Fufu Windwheel with her elemental skill dealing animal damage to enemies. And she can unleash a Fufu Whirlwind Kick at the end of this skill, unleashing AoE animal damage. Holding the skill button will keep her rolling as she uses her elemental skill, kind of like Fischl's Burst. And will also unleash Fufu Whirlwind Kick at the end that is stronger than its tapping counterpart. Oh, so the holding does better damage than just tapping it. That actually makes sense. Her elemental burst will summon Muji Muji Daruma, which can either restore a character's HP, I actually didn't know she did that, or attack enemies based on the circumstance.
Gotta dash.
But that's the hold, or that's the tab. Also, I love how she's like a spy, but she's dressed up as a Tanuki. It is so cute. And then you hold it. Okay, so it does depend on WASD instead of the camera. And then you can either tap it again, which will send her out of that and make her do the kick, or cooldown. Or she can, she can basically kick at the end of the cooldown of that.
Cool it.
Nice and spicy.
And you can infuse elements together, which I really like. And she's gonna do a kick. There we go.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
And then I think it said her burst. Yeah, her burst would be. I am not used to having 3 characters, and I'm not used to having 5 characters. Why can't they just do 4? The camera gets a little jittery when you're playing with Sayu. But it's alright.
This moment will be
So long as
frozen
you're
in
not
time.
so easily, like, tripped out. Does her? No, I don't think her burst actually equips with a element. Almost. There we go. You can see her. She actually goes into a ball, so she's still there, which is really cool. And then she actually has an idle animation of, like, sleeping and going into a Tanuki form, which is so cute. Tanukis are little Japanese. They're kind of like a mix between a raccoon a dog and a baby bear, basically. That's how I see them, at least. We are definitely getting Zhongli. I hope. I'm not gonna jinx it. I mean, you can't lose 50-50 twice, but depending on the primitives I have, it's iffy. I also really want to make it to 50 intertwined fates. I believe we will after this quest. So then, I believe at the end of his banner, it would be 4.1. Which makes sense. Alright, we have to investigate a murder. What is up here? Oh, right, there's this. I never wish on this. Unless I actually need a weapon, like a sacrificial sword or something. Sacrificial sword, probably my favorite. Wait until the trial on the following day. Oh, yippee! I'm so excited! Also, Paimon is still wearing the spy gear. That is adorable. Alright, not what I meant to go into. Let me do that to 8. Ooh, that's different. Did that viewpoint also just randomly appear? Oh, so that's where Nouvellette sits. I was wondering why I didn't see it before, but I saw it prior to the murder. Oh, they cleaned up the crime scene. Perfect. Yeah, this is exciting. I feel like this is a lot like Tears of Themis, which I'm not actually surprised about considering it's another game. Oh boy! I've never been a legal attorney before, but I guess that's another title under my belt. Let's take things step by step, I guess. That's all we can really hope for.
Good plan.
I mean, I just want to get out of here
Things
so I
don't
can
just
wish for
happen.
Zhongli
We'll
and
get to the truth
probably
one
do
way
a
or
story
another.
plus.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands. Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more
find this
about what
guy
happens than we
suspicious.
do.
He has sunglasses and his eyebrows keep twitching.
Thanks, Navia. Well,
I really like
be going
Navia too. I mean, not more than Nouvellette. Nouvellette is really cool, but I thought Navia was gonna be like a Fontaine Lisa. She's actually not. I mean, she's got the roses. Not Sumeru roses on her, obviously. But, she's not like flirtatious. She is like a really prim and proper lady. But I really like Navia so much more than Lisa.
Best of luck to you.
Which honestly doesn't take much. So I'm kind of terrified of Lisa. Yeah, best of luck to me. Best of luck to, what's his name? Lenny. Lenny and Lynette. Oh boy.
Finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
I hate to say it, but you guys are screwed.
to be honest, you might be disappointed.
Yeah.
No,
You should not have hired
We're
me.
really very grateful that you were willing to help.
They're hiring me with their friendship.
Well, now.
I haven't known you guys for that long, and I'm
look
already your legal
disappointed.
attorney.
Don't tell me that your investigation came up
See,
empty-handed.
Farina is a strange character, too. Because she seems like so back and forth with her words. I feel like she's like Venti, where she's not all that she seems. Like, she seems like, well, Fontaine's celebrity, but I feel like she is different from that.
That was to be expected, of
Also,
course.
I have a
The
theory
guilty
that
can never
Nouvellette
produce
is
proof of
somehow
their
related to Farina because the hair, the eyes, the outfit, they're all so similar. It makes sense 'cause he's actually close with Farina being two major judges, I guess. But I don't know. I just feel like he has some relation to her. Also, apparently he's a couple hundred years old from what we learned from the Melusine.
But don't let that stop you. I shall
He
be
is innocent,
terribly
though.
disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so
You
easily.
really just wanted to bring me to court because you tried that when I entered Fontaine as well.
Since both parties are present,
Nouvellette
I
is so
declare
cool!
that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
Oh, we're actually going against Farina. I was about to say, who are we going against? Also, there's people here. They make it seem like it's some form of entertainment, but in real life, I feel like this would be illegal. I mean, yeah, there is a jury, but a jury this big?
Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
You're gonna demonstrate it again? Linney clearly reveals the details of the magic trick. Everyone in the audience is
Thank
stunned.
you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes,
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
In that case, I
He
call
is the
upon
judge!
prosecution. Lady,
He also
Farina,
looks like a judge too, and it's not just
do you
because of
wish
the white
to
hair.
refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this
Farina, you
case
don't even know
wide
what you're
open.
doing.
Mr.
Can I
Linney is
fight a
clearly lying.
Challenger duelist or whatever they're called? Please, I know I'll win. I've fought dragons. I've fought gods before. This is nothing.
There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that
Ooh.
so? And if I may
See,
ask,
they've
what did you
updated
hear
the
while you were inside
Archon quest,
your
which I really
box?
like, as you can see.
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation
The roaring
for the finale.
countdown to Cowell's death.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
Bang.
No, nothing.
I see.
Bang.
But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so
You can hear
loud
that?
that I believe practically everyone heard it.
It's so far away.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
Yeah. How did Vinny not know about that sound? Right. I thought.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by
Oh,
the box
this is
and I
making him look
definitely heard the thud.
suspicious. Oh no. I don't like
Look
that.
at those scales. Could those mean...
They're probably they probably represent the Oratrice stands on trial. What does the Oratrice look like? Is that the Oratrice? Oratrice? Machine created by Farina to make the final judgment?
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician
How do we
himself.
beat the God of Judgment?
You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
We should have
Indeed,
talked with
it
Linny
seems his
before
alibi
this.
can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go
Are you
unfounded,
trying to rhyme?
and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
Oh? What is that?
The House of the Hearth?
They're Fatui? What? Where's the House of the Hearth? Oh, hi.
No wonder they did something like this.
Wait,
The serial
wait, no, I'm
disappearances were the
confused.
Fatsui's doing.
what is the
That
House
all
of the
makes sense.
Hearth? I mean, yeah, it would make sense if it was Tui's doing, because Arlecchino, child at the time, said he was going to fight a challenger duelist, whatever they're called.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
Uh-oh.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Okay, but House of the Hearth. What is that?
Indeed. Then perhaps
Ooh, the
you could tell us
transition!
everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is
sentence or
little
something?
that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it.
Oh no.
The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my.
It's
dear,
Kitty!
flabbergasted. Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy.
Don't say that just yet, Farina.
Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
Wait. Did you murder Callum?
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Linny and Lynette are Fatui.
Order!
Yeah, I'm
Order.
confused. What is the House of the Heart?
Mr. Linney, allow me to reestablish the facts.
I'm
Lady Farina has
confused.
raised 2 points.
Okay, they're Fatui, but they're not Harbingers. House of the Hearth must be like some clan in the Fatui or something? If so, is Arlecchino in the House of the Hearth?
First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
Oh no, it's not looking good for us. There's no doubt about a magician's ability to con others. Given how Linny has concealed his identity, this could have all been set up beforehand. Frina. Plus, Child is here in Fontaine along with other house operatives. There must be some scheme at work here. Oh, Frina, are you working with the Fatui? I've been a victim of such schemes before and now. But I don't feel like he's trying to scheme
answer
us.
my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's not trying to scheme us.
Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
Clearly, he didn't tell us for a reason because there's some backstory behind that, right? No! Oh,
I knew it.
if that gold plate, whatever that is, that's holding the teardrop, touches the ground, I have a feeling we're screwed. I mean, you were screwed from the beginning, but
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What should we do now?
Permission to speak, Your Honor.
Granted.
Okay. My client has withheld some key information. My defense cannot proceed.
In that case, what is your request?
I request a brief adjournment. There are things that must be discussed. Exactly. Yes.
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
I mean, there's still some evidence we have.
The defendant
Might
deceived
not
their
help
own
us.
attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say!
What is so cool?
Your request
Also,
is
his ears
reasonable,
kind
and
of
we shall
pointed,
adjourn.
but not pointed like
This
Cleves.
trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought.
I've literally never been an attorney before other than in Tears of Themis, and that was like a long time ago.
In that case, my dear
He's
audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Okay, this isn't good. Well, Linny, is there something else you need to tell us? Well, the court is adjourned. You meet with Linny and Lynette backstage. Clearly, there's some backstory behind that.
Well,
oh, she's mad.
This is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up.
She's the Hydro Archon. Of course she would.
I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
But you're forgiven, but you got some explaining to do.
Sorry.
This isn't good. That you hid vital information.
We trusted you two.
This could get you guys killed. I'm more worried for you guys than I am for
Basing on
me.
the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything,
Guys.
but Paimon's really mad.
Oh.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain.
Explain already. We don't have time.
Several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the words
They've
enough
almost-
to make you upset.
Yeah, they've almost killed me. I only have, well, 2 friends in the Fatui, I guess. But they've tried to kill me several times. They've colluded with my other friends. They've killed one of my friends and no, not more. But they've killed one of my friends and I'm never gonna let that down.
But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it
I
comes to
believe
this
you, but
nation
how
and the
can I
disaster that
believe
its
you?
people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends.
I just realized
That's
something
why I
about
didn't
Lenny
wish
and
to flat
Lynette.
out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead.
Maybe I'll show
The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
So, obviously they have same outfits, relatively, and they've got like kind of swapped colors. Lynette has this little cat thing, this cat ribbon on her left shoulder, and Lenny has the cat type thing on his right shoulder, which is really cute. I just realized that. But how can we know this isn't just a complete lie?
Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point.
I want to trust you. The Fatui!
You met a Fatous who works as a magician. A
Fatui!
trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal.
Child told me not
At
trust
least
him, and he
not in
almost
this
drowned
case.
Leeway.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
I do forgive you guys, but
You both say that, but
where did you actually go while the trick was being performed? Because they like heard your voice in the other box
right.
where
Let's hear
Lynette
your
was.
answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask.
I have so many
We've
questions.
been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately?
It probably isn't either Nouvellette is in control of it or Farina is in control of it.
During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
While also doing
Is
the
that
magic
you
trick.
needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box.
Nice.
So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
And what did you find? Did you find anything?
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice.
Arlecchino?
Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me.
Who was
I
it?
chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came.
See, there's also a child who fell into the abyss saying, or child's basically trainer, while in the abyss, said that they were training him because he had unlocked it. Or awaken it, or something like that. I don't know. And then that's why his eyes were like that, and that his battle combat skills would come into play in the future. So I'm really confused by that.
On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought.
I'm so confused.
After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Why do you want to understand how the Oratrice operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course.
Right.
We must know all we
Forgot
can
about that.
this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time.
That's a good thing!
It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If
I
want to
can be the
leave because you
judge?
don't trust the
Woo!
Katsuri, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Actually, oh no, I don't get a choice. I believe in the facts. I believe that judgment will be dispensation. I will defend you from these charges.
Okay, thank you.
I
Thanks for giving us a
trust you
chance.
guys.
The current problem is
But
that
god
the case
dang, this is
tips pretty
deep.
badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
I love all the water puns. Actually, we already have the key evidence we need. What is that?
Huh?
The adjournment's almost over. Let's go back.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
What's going on? Lenny's statement. Lenny claims that he headed to the chamber containing the Oratrice core upon entering the tunnel and did not wish to witness the crime taking place and thus did not hear the thud. Okay, but how would Fontaine even flood anyways? It's above ground! I'm so confused! The voice in the Oratrice core chamber. Lenny claims to have heard a mysterious voice within the chamber that houses the Oratrice core within the Opera House's underground structure. I have a feeling that's Arlecchino. Might be Arlecchino. Alright, man. Lenny, you should not have picked me to be your attorney. Gonna be honest. Brief adjournment ends and the nail-biting trial reconvenes.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial.
Woo, cool.
When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction.
Oh
of the events.
no! He's gonna screw us over.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention.
Oh no.
At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective.
He wasn't there. Oh, wait. Is this like Tears of Venus? Based on the operations account of events, you can identify loopholes in their statements. Okay. And then it unlocks more, kind of like the thoughts thingy. I like how there's like gears and stuff too. Use evidence and clues obtained during the investigation to refute any erroneous assertions of fact and replace them with new inferences. Oh no. Use your refutations to convince the audience and obtain more support from the people. The Oratrice will display such shifts clearly. Okay, so that is the Oratrice. Yeah, I think we're screwed. When you find and refute all incorrect content, you can complete the cycle of refutation and unveil the truth. Oh no!
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box
the,
and
like,
got into
cartoon
an
version of
altercation
this.
with Halsey, which caused
Like it's
the loud
19
thud.
something. I love that. He opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused a loud thud. But if the thud was that loud, then then it wouldn't have been her, right? There were only two people, and that was a loud thud that everybody heard.
He did not realize that the sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound.
Yeah, not a good thing.
Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell
How did he get her out?
arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Linny red-handed. So Linny proceeded to knock him out
Why would he
too
kill his
before
own friend?
stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident.
But then where
And there
would
you have it. That's the truth
Halsey's body
behind
be?
what happened.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
Well, where would Halsey's body be?
Refuting Lady Farina is the order of events.
She talks!
What Linny experienced and what he saw.
Okay, identify loopholes. When he entered the tunnel as the countdown began. No. This is like Tears of Thieves! I basically tried to deduce it down by, relevant things, like the lady's clothes would not be relevant to this. It would probably be relevant to this one. The clothes... Not that one. Chamber, not the Ortress. That was probably... Oh, but that could have been the one where he took her away too. When he entered the tunnel, did not witness the crime taking place and thus did not hear the thud. It's
Seems
like
as
Tears
though
of
produce a
Thieves!
Particularly effective rebuttal.
Muddle. Ooh, that's a fancy word. With performance, there's an audible thump. But none of this seems accurate. What? Oh wait, we could choose separate things. The sound was heard from Halsey's fight. Okay. Did not hear the thud.
According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Okay. However, was Linny really in the tunnel at the time? They didn't leave. What was this one again? Lenny knocked Halsey out using the vase and removed her clothes. That's weird. To prevent her from being identified, however, was Lenny really in the tunnel at the time? Can't do that one for now. The existing evidence indicates that when Lenny returned to the tunnel, the crime had already taken place, and all Lenny saw was... I don't know! A meticulously designed magic prop activated, causing the water tank to crash down and make everything seem like an accident. I don't believe it. No, I still can't do that because that's already muted. Can't do that one. Then he knocked Halsey out using the vase. Steers voice within the chamber. Maybe that's this one. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna try all of it. We can't use previous evidence, obviously. There we go.
Lenny did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath. Linny went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is...
Uh-oh.
Attention! Ace
Detection by...
Paimon has something to say!
At least she said Ace.
When the countdown started, Linny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House
I
basement,
love the
which
drawings!
is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately.
Good thing, too, because he probably would have been, like, knocked out from that random stranger, too. I have a feeling it was Arlecchino. Linny, was it a lady or a man's voice?
The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time.
But the only thing we have is Linny saying this. He could be lying about this. I mean, no, obviously he's not lying about this to us, but the audience doesn't know that. We only have Linny as proof.
Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
I feel like this still isn't good. Woo! Okay, that evens itself out. I feel like there's gonna be more. Is there gonna be more? I don't know!
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that! Wasn't it awesome?
It's adorable!
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
And we only have Linny's statement to cover us. Moreover, I believe my opposition's reasoning is flawed.
My reasoning?
The onstage equipment was clearly tampered with in a premeditated fashion. Suspicious. However, you did say that Cowell bumped into Linny by chance.
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone
Yes!
on stage be?
Okay, that actually makes sense. He was the kidnapper and killer. I'm saying, why would he need to kill Cowell? He could just open the box and there'd be no one there.
Oh, they have a point.
Okay.
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around.
Like Navia.
Well, your denial is very strident. I'll give you that.
Ooh.
But what proof do you have to back your claims?
Do you happen to remember how you refuted Linny's alibi initially?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't?
He wasn't in the box. Your claim has now become my weapon. Critical clue. I mean, you do seem pretty suspicious, Farina. Although you were in the box the entire time. Oh, wow! There's a lot. I'm just gonna mark all these. There's one we missed. Could still be coming up. What do you want me to do? Which is the evidence that Linny wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place? I don't know, Linny's statement? Evidence that he wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place. Can I use this too? That has nothing to do with it. Yeah, it even says it's irrelevant. Okay, I was assuming all these would be irrelevant.
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought? Paimon thinks there's something off here.
It does this exact same thing in Tears of Famous. What about her identity? Right, she wasn't known. She isn't known to have any entangled quarrels with the members of Linny's magical trope.
Are you sure we don't need to give this?
What? Straight sound has nothing to do with this.
That's
With
right.
him not being in the tunnel.
Wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything.
We literally only have Linny's statement to go by this. They don't know if it's true or not.
This means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement via the vent.
But we only have his
Who he used
claims.
to disprove his alibi has
It's
now
clearly
become
not
the
solidified evidence.
How do you like that?
Well played.
Where's the face
To think
thing?
you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
The strange voice. Oh, this is cool. The gear icons in the interface to check the corresponding case questions. To select and fill the empty gears to verify the correctness of your deduction. If you have made mistakes, you must make another selection from the remaining options, as we did before. So we can't lose. Once you've answered all the questions correctly, you can complete this log chain. Blech. Guard's investigation report indicates that the firework released near the end of the show ignited and burned through the rope, suspending the water tank above the stage. This caused the water tank to fall and kill Kawao in the box below. If Linny is no longer under suspicion, the only the other members of the trope would have been able to tamper with the props, which pins the suspicion to Lynette. Linny gave a detailed account how the trick was supposed to work. By using the box inside the box, the idea was for the box containing the audience member to be transported across via a tunnel underneath, and Linny himself would also use this tunnel to get to the other side. He would just run, basically. Having changed her outfit, Lynette and her assistant would take charge of on-stage interactions. The clothes belonged to Halsey, the lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
That makes sense because he somehow got in the box. But it doesn't make sense how Cowell would be the one to kidnap her.
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along?
I doubt it.
Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility?
Since there's no definitive evidence... Well, I mean, there is a voice Linny heard. But other than that, there's no definitive evidence that there was a third party involved. So the next option is Cowell.
The name is Cowell.
Did I do it? Oh my god, I did it! Yes! It's only 1 out of 3 options, but I'm proud.
Huh? That can't be right.
Is that not
Are you serious? The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the deceased!
okay? Guess it was correct.
Is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What
He
I
was...
must do next is recreate the truth. What
She
Cowell did
talks!
and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
And that would be the only... I mean, I didn't remember if I saw Cowell on the stage, but that would make sense because he was in the box instead of Halsey. How can we envisage Linny as having been unable to interfere with the crime? He was gone at the time.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. which gave our criminal ample time.
Linny didn't hear it.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Does it have to be in the correct order? Are these actually correct? Linny didn't hear what was going on, but by the time he got back, everything was already done. That could have been Cowell.
The deceased's name is Cowell. Linny's is...
I don't know if he needs to be in correct order.
Halsey's clothing was in the...
Man! Oh, it was just the dress! Nice!
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So, where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey?
Where could he have taken Halsey? Because Linny was inside the vent. And Halsey is still nowhere to be found.
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well.
What? There's
No one
nowhere
entered or
for her body to go. What? How could both be incorrect? Criminal must have understood the methods behind Linny's magic trick and must have been in a position to easily modify the equipment. Leaving aside how he died, Cowell had all the means to commit the crime at his disposal. The strange noise could have likely been the sound of Cowell and Halsey struggling. Okay, maybe it is possible that it was loud enough for those two. Linny was not in the tunnel for 1 minute. This could have given time for Cowell to bring Halsey out of the magic box in the audience stands. But she wasn't in the audience, and then why was Cowell in the magic box? But according to the guard's testimony, no one entered or left the opera house. So even if he had taken her, somehow, how would he have taken her? Is there like another exit or something? There'd be no means of exiting. Oh, right, the change of clothes. He would have like actually taken her, but there's no means of exiting. Exiting from the box would have been a full view of the audience, pretty much guaranteeing that they would have been discovered. I mean, unless she had a mask, but don't mind, audience, as I just, just think to myself, like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
Where in the world did Halsey go?
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still
Oh no, this is
far
gonna make
from
us look
the truth.
worse.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track?
We need to know where Halsey is, though. That could clear things up.
Just like the trick as it transpired, the
I
end
do
result must
believe-
have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Exactly.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely.
There was the mysterious voice, but I feel like that has nothing to do with
It's
it.
not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
How did you do that, Lynette? Wait, could it have been the water? How? I feel like that was just an illusion, right?
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents. But do you not see that the crowd is
How would they
growing
have escaped
impatient?
with the water?
There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
Hold on! Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, you could see the
If
points.
the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold on a second.
Linny was not in
I
the tunnel
need to
at
think
that
quickly.
moment, which gave our criminal ample time.
Where did Halsey go?
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
But then why was he in the box, and how did they use the water to escape?
The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence. The water.
Is there like some magical portal in the water or something? I mean, I get we could go underwater, but we could only go deep water.
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well.
Is that where this evidence plays out?
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. So there must have been some fear that she would attract attention. No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances.
She talks!
Where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey? It would have been tough for both people.
Dang it.
The vase was not broken.
What? That doesn't make sense! Water's not a portal! Although I don't know how Lynette escaped.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
How, though?
Oh, just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment.
Oh yeah, completely, but that's how court things go.
How could a person ever be
I don't know!
transformed into
The
water?
Hydro Arcana play somehow?
This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic
Or
trick.
something to do with the Oratrice? A request that we examine Cowell's personal effects. We might find something there. Another break?
Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well.
If we're going to investigate the evidence again, then... Is that what we're doing? We're trying to go investigate the evidence? Then... Why would they give us the evidence? It would just leave us more time to quote-unquote, make up another plan.
Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection.
The moon!
But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different things.
Well, Nahida did say that the moon, that she was the moon, but the moon was related to illusions, and probably misdirection too. And the thing is, in real life, the moon has effect on the water. So, the water is the illusion.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment.
Thank you!
The truth
I mean, it's
must
not
be
like you
out
have
there
much choice, but still.
Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Even if we did stall the trial, what would it accomplish? Like, even if we were lying, stalling the trial wouldn't accomplish anything. You would win in the end. Because we would be, guilty. If we were guilty.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse,
Cool!
I believe that additional evidence may help us make more Guards,
Oops.
please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cowell.
See, you might not be able to see it here, but there's that symbol again. It's like the tri-leaf symbol. Not the one with the triangles, but there's like one in the middle and one there's two extending outward. I don't know what that symbol is, but it appears on important things, apparently. After some time, a guard returns with news.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste.
Oh?
We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
Primordial Sea? What is the Primordial Sea?
The Primordial Sea.
What is that?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice.
Oh!
The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times.
Wait a minute!
One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty.
Opera Epiclese.
The notes
What does
also state that these
Epiclese
dissolution
mean?
properties work
Opera is
exclusively on
obviously
people from
here.
Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject.
And then somehow Cowell died, and then Halsey disappeared.
As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
Yes!
You've got to be kidding. People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous
You guys
actually be
literally
true?
make machines for a living!
This reminds me of a certain prophecy. But
Uh-oh.
it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Ooh, wait a minute! Don't go into that! People are gonna get really scared.
If people can become
By people,
water,
I mean me!
does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Oh?
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Yeah, what about us? What's going
Let's
on?
go. Just trust me.
Order!
Ooh.
It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
So the bottles were used to hide water stains, then? How is liquid used to hide other liquid stains?
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this hypothesis,
Oh,
I
saved
believe
by the
that many of
guards.
this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be
Where did
connected
Navia
together.
go, though?
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. And the voice.
Think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
Maybe Cal's the one that switched the ropes? I don't know, that's just my theory that the ropes were switched, literally. The liquid from the guards found in Cowell's luggage seemed to have ability to dissolve Fontanians into water. Or that! Did they, like, get hurt? Or... Primordial Sea. Paimon, you're seeming a little more suspicious now. Primordial one!
The water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box. The deceased
Two
name
solid
is Cowell.
evidences that the water was from Cowell.
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism.
Triggering mechanism?
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box. Now it seems like the hook
I'm
rope-
just going by thoughts here. I don't know. Yep, all of them were incorrect. Wait, were all of them incorrect? The water's gone.
The deceased's name is Cowell.
Nope, the water's not gone.
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another.
Triggering
The rope
mechanism.
that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, The focus here is on the water and not the tank.
Okay, that's something.
The water from the primordial...
Now, I feel like I'm a little screwed with the hook. Or not, I'm screwed with the water and the rope. I'm confused.
Lynette was in the magic box. The rope that strung the water...
Is it really not the rope? Well, I guess Lynette has nothing to do with this then.
The water from the
I'm so confused! Why is it marking it as red if I can't see the other ones? Why didn't it mark that one as red though? Was it in the wrong order?
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again!
It's horrible!
In the original plan, Cowl would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing
Was he the
Halsey
one behind
exploded,
all the killer
the metal
or
hook would retract
kidnappers though?
gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowl would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel. And
I'm a little
wound up
confused
being
still.
fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
I'm still a little
That
confused.
actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
It still isn't helping us.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now.
Hey?
Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
I do feel bad for Farina because clearly there's something going on with her that we don't know about.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death.
Is it
His
going to
notes
review
mention
all
he
of
had an
this
accomplice who could
after
be related
we
to the situation.
win?
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence.
Ooh!
I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Him. Oh, the guard.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people
Ron.
involved in this case.
It's you from before.
And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
Uh-oh.
What?
That can't be.
Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you.
But then wasn't there... Also, how would Linny even get that? What is water from the primordial sea? But... Didn't they say that... Cowl had another vial marking... the opera eclipse or whatever it was? And that it was empty? Clearly that's more evidence than just having another vial here.
Does this not clear all doubt?
Linny did tell us everything that he knew, I believe.
My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present
no.
my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Oh no! Oh, it's another one of these.
Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent. Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowl then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately,
but
he
this
knocked
makes
Cowl
sense.
out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having
I
come
hate
to such
that
a
this makes
viciously
sense.
straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold,
Right, I forgot
blooded,
about the
and
Fatui
ruthless
part.
organization.
He's got to explain that. It's like a clan or something, because clearly the Fatui is like a bigger organization that is originally thought. It's not just the Harbingers, obviously. Oh no.
Am I right, Mr. Linny?
Okay, so I think from before, the first one and the fifth one are
We've used up
accurate.
all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here.
I like how that's still constellations representing the traveler, but now it's like red constellation. That's cool.
Is this the end of the road?
No, it can't be. But I hate that it makes sense.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Paimon can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this.
We didn't do.
Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this have to happen now?
There has to be something.
I think we've all seen enough now.
Is that about the
And
strange
we have
voice?
ample
That would make
witnesses to
sense,
my
though.
flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale.
Oh no! Oh crap!
Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view...
Oh!
Excuse me, everyone, but I must
Right, I
interject.
forgot about Navia!
Miss, I must ask
Oh
you
my
not
God, yes.
to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty.
Oh come on! He's the judge!
Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick.
What are you
One that
doing,
can bring
Navia?
a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes.
What?
Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny, if you would be so kind.
Navia?
What in the world is she saying?
Is she making
No
time
offense,
for
miss,
us?
but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth.
Clearly
while
Navia's
presenting a
planning
fascinating
something.
illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion,
What is it? We don't have
can't
evidence.
magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Lenny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But as a magic maker,
What do we
and stars
do?
of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
Well, clearly she has a plan, but what is the plan? We can't escape, because then we'd be in more legal trouble.
And voila.
I guess we just have to trust Navia. What is this? It has to be an illusion.
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait.
Did she somehow
that
find
Halsey?
Halsey?
So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence.
Your sentence?
I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial.
I'm so
I was
confused.
just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
Is this like a person dressing up as Halsey?
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
What?
What?
Is this the real Halsey? I don't think this is the real Halsey.
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I've
this
never
lie?
been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Liddy even mentioned that
Oh,
you were pretty
right!
skilled.
Well,
I
and
forgot
thought
there
that
was a
would've been the end of
thief.
it, but then the number selector chose me.
Right. I forgot
He
about
even
her.
mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it?
So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nap me. I wasn't going
I'm
to take
still
that lying
confused.
down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
Wait, is this the real lady? If they're practiced hand at concealment, probably a professional thief could make it work.
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really,
Maybe
I
this
swear.
is her.
Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
That's a total lie. You killed Cowl, whether you intended to or not. Yeah, now it's time to refute the Archon's previous reasoning.
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still confused. Linny entered the tunnel after the beginning of the countdown, and then he immediately went into the vent. Not participating in the dissolvement of the young woman. Cowell planned to use the prepared apparatuses for the magic trick to dissolve Halsey inside the magic box, as Halsey has appeared completely unharmed before all of our eyes. Farina's conjecture no longer holds water. Love the puns. And how would Halsey have reacted when the water from the primordial sea suddenly began to trickle in? I honestly don't know. Oh.
The strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
Ooh. And then she changed her clothing?
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but was smashed during the struggle between Lillian and Cowell.
So Cowell was at fault. And then since she was scared, she knocked Cowell out and put him inside the box. Which one has to do with the box?
Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
Oh.
And it's Ace Detective Paimon time! Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked.
Okay.
Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved.
Ooh, okay. So Cowell was at fault then.
He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket.
So she's a treasure hoarder, but not a treasure hoarder.
Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lillian
And then Linny only came back at the very end.
in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
Oh. Would have been better if there was like a guard down there or something like that. I don't know. Okay, this evens us out. But how do we go against Farina? How do we win? We're just tying with her at this point.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, She has been trapped in the Opera House these last 2 days.
Oof.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses.
Oh.
What a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
So does this win the
Bravo!
case?
Bravo!
I don't like you people. This isn't supposed to be entertainment.
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements?
But who's the
Please
voice Lenny
answer
heard?
the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
She's in trouble.
What? Are you reading my mind now?
He's hundreds of years old. Also, you two seem related. I don't know.
No further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
I mean, you started this.
Look at that. She's like a deflated balloon now.
Don't start when you can't finish.
Then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid.
Oh, right!
Finally,
there were balloons in
he passed
there!
the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud
because it
noise.
only did people from Fontaine. So the Primordial Sea is... Wait! Primordial Sea. Not all of Fontaine is updated yet, probably. And Celestia looks like it could be over part of Fontaine. Is the Primordial Sea the sea under Celestia?
Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed.
Oh, because he didn't
However,
know
his
she was
opponent
from
more
Mondstadt.
capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box.
Oof,
Thus
knocked
became his
unconscious
own
by a
final victim.
girl, a thief,
Lillian,
but
according to her own statements,
god
then
dang,
changed
dude.
clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of
If
the
you're
opera house.
thinking of kidnapping girls, which apparently you've been doing, or dissolving them, you should at least be, like, strong enough to battle someone.
As for Linny,
Weakling.
he was in the underground structures within
I mean,
the
he still
opera house,
died,
and
but...
was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Oh.
While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately,
Like
this case
fun,
at least
er,
can be
the
handed over to
Fidui?
the Oratrice to make the final decision.
Ooh. It was made by Farina. I feel like it would be controlled by Farina, but obviously it's not. It's controlled by the people's will? Apparently he gives him a little letter.
As such,
I like that design
Linny
paper.
and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Woo! Aha, just victory for you.
Great work, partners.
Oh my god,
Thank you
Navio,
all.
we could not
Thank
have
you
done this
so
without
much.
you. Let's not celebrate just yet.
Next,
Storm's
I
not
think
over.
we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Oh, wait a minute! Are you Cowell's accomplice?
Right! Your discovery caused
Oh.
me to make a serious mistake, you know.
Wait!
Or was
Get the
that
water
not
off of
a
him.
discovery,
He could
but
make himself
false
disappear.
evidence that you dared to bring
Wait,
before
get the
this
water
court?
off of him before you confront
I
him.
suspect that the accomplice
He could
mentioned
run.
in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes?
Wait! He's Cowell's
I'm
assistant!
sure you know what you must do
Don't
to
intimidate
lessen
him
your
yet.
sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
Okay, I like that, but do you have any actual, like, Archon power, Farina? I'm confused by this. It doesn't seem like Farina has a lot of power, either in Fontaine or power in general, and Venti said he was, like, the weakest Archon. Though I still highly doubt that.
I was just following orders.
He didn't say he was
We were
a
supposed
weak
to place
Archon,
blame
just
for the
one of the
serial
weakest
disappearances
Archons.
onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you
Now
will
they're
be
gonna
wise
try to
tell
eliminate him.
everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a
Arlecchino?
potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about.
Uh-oh. Oh no! He turned into water.
And now he can no longer talk.
He was eliminated.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
You should have gotten information on where they were, though. I mean, since he was just a plaything, then they probably wouldn't have told him, but...
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Ooh, mechas! However, nothing is apart from the liquid after Von dissolved. Ooh. 2 deaths!
So, we're just going back now?
Back where? Back to the Court of Fontaine? The problem seems to have been solved for now. We're not needed here anymore, I guess.
That's true, but...
Traveler,
Deep.
please wait.
Oh, now people are going to be even more anxious about water because water dissolving people from Fontaine. And also, it's just people just get out of Fontaine. I get it. It's your home, but there's also a prophecy where Fontaine will drown. Just get out of Fontaine.
Lenny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still,
This is deep stuff.
let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
Yeah, I'm still confused by that, but you do have good intentions. I just didn't want to see anyone falsely accused.
I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight.
Apparently, Lumine doesn't want to see anyone falsely accused. Anyone. Because we've been on this adventure for so long now.
I didn't approach you with any ulterior
Oh, she's
motives or
mad!
intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time.
You have a code name
As for
too? Is
why I'm
Linny
a
your
Fatui,
actual name?
It's because the goals of the House of the Hearth
Fatui.
align with those of an
I
orphan
like that.
me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave?
The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
Okay, that doesn't make sense, but is the Knave Arlecchino? Oh my god, the Knave is Arlecchino, isn't it?
That's right. And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story?
Yes. Tell it
about
to
my
me.
Past. Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets.
Oh, with
To
a little
survive,
brother, no less?
I took to
Or is
surreptitiously
he actually
observing
blood
an older
related to
street
you?
performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular,
Aw.
and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time.
So,
But
are you blood
I
related to
didn't want my
Fremine?
sister to remain a street rat together with me forever.
Aww.
Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first, too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks.
So he was using you to get money for himself.
He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
Well, what about Lynette?
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me.
Oh no, he was separating you guys!
I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back.
Separating twins! Oh my
I went to
god!
that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts.
Oh no! Oh no! Why does there have to be a reoccurring thing of separate twins?
The answer he gave me was...
Oh, that's just sad!
She caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift.
It's a gift?
I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant
That's
is.
human
yes?
trafficking! That's literally human trafficking for children!
Oh no. So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
Of course not.
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care. And they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Because they were nobility, so they had power, and you guys were just simple street rats as orphans. So then, Arlecchino saved you guys? And tricked you guys to joining the Fatui, didn't she?
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person, and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
Uh-oh.
So
From some angles, it looks like Linny doesn't have like the whites in his eyes. Just from a certain angle, it's really creepy. Or like the shine in his eyes.
That's right.
Not the whites.
She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans.
Girls?
Father, I mean, the knave, might
Father?
have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer.
I'm confused.
The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to
Which
trust
is
her.
why you guys can't
I
leave.
mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Well, why did she do it? Just to manipulate you
so that's how
guys?
the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
That's all in the past, though. The knave. Is she after the Gnosis? She's after the Gnosis, isn't she? Father?
She has her own plans.
So weird.
She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis's power once she obtains it.
Use the
She
power?
plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
She's not gonna do that! She's gonna kill Fontaine!
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
Oh no.
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to
We
combat
can't
that
trust
crisis.
Harbingers! Especially her! She had an attitude.
Today's case has also proven
No,
that
one
people
video.
from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy.
And, like, in the video, Linnea said it's only what you see on the surface, but there could be stuff underneath the surface. I feel like that applies to everything here, even Arlecchino. I believe it's Arlecchino. You can't. Yeah, she saved Lynette. You guys are kind of trapped, probably, but you can't trust her so easily. Like, with that power, she literally could do anything.
All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself
Yeah,
included,
I know
are
it.
from Fontaine.
Arlecchino.
We won't give up on defending our homeland.
Oh my god. Literally, in the video, she pushed down cardboard cutouts of you guys and, like, snapped her fingers, the lights went out, and for an instant you could see the red X in her eye. It was really cool and all. You can't trust her, though.
To us orphans,
I can't
the
even
only
trust
connection
Child.
we
I just
have
like him
left
as
to
a
this
friend.
world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
Oh, and then you
So,
want to do what you
From small
can.
deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
So you want to deal with that prophecy, so you have no choice but to trust her. Oh my god, no! I mean, yeah, I still can't completely trust him either. As much as I hate to say it. I'm
It's
sorry.
alright. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you.
Oh, I appreciate that you're doing that, though.
I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the house, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right.
Because you're doing it for Fontaine, your home. Oh man, that is deep.
If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
What's your code name, though, if Linny is your actual name? Okay. Oh man, that's a lot to process.
Bye, Linny!
Oh man, that is a lot to process. Holy crap! Wow, okay, well, Lenny have no choice but to trust. Lenny and Lynette have no choice but to trust Arlecchino, because she says she's gonna save their nation. I mean, they can't trust that, but they did. She did save Lynette, and to Lenny, Lynette is all that matters. So I don't think. I love the music, but I don't think Fremine and Lenny and Lynette are blood related, because he would have mentioned him. I got a lot to
Hey
think
there.
about, man.
What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
I got a lot on my mind, lady.
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
Man, I need some time to think, Navia.
Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
I was really only trying to defend Linny. I wasn't necessarily looking at serial disappearances cases. See, that's the thing. Lumine, you could see here, Lumine doesn't want to get into the nation's affairs. She just wants to help who she can and find her brother. Her twin brother.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now?
She's gonna
And
say yes.
Given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Aw, man.
Ah. I see. Well, I won't lie.
I feel
I'm a
bad.
little
I'm
shocked to hear that from
sorry.
you.
We're really
I
just looking
suppose
for
you are
Aether
just
because we need
travelers
more
who have only
answers from
arrived in
him.
Fontaine, after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
No, but she helped us. Oh, I feel so bad. Is she purposely guilt tripping us? I don't even know at this point. God dang it, Navia. Why do you have to be such a good character?
Don't say that, Navia.
Man.
Aw, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire,
causing new hope to spring forth and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really
Oh man, I like Navia. She's sweet.
Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I just
But you
like to have a
helped
proper
us.
ending
We
to
should
every
be treating
important
you.
memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
Oh, you say so.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, count Paimon in.
Forgot she was called Boss.
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we
She
return
doesn't
to
look
the
like a
Court of
boss. She
Fontaine
looks like a
and head to
mafia
the Hotel de
boss.
Boer. I believe we'll make
Mafia
it just
Navia.
in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
To be continued. Ooh. Whoa, what the? Offerings to the fountain, okay. Yeah, it's not. So I'm guessing that was that fountain. There's more? Like the faint moonlight of yesterday. Light rain falls without reason. Go to help Hotel Debward. Linny has been acquitted, but you are not sure about what your next step should be. You decide to take up Navia's offer for a farewell meal to celebrate your cooperation. Okay. So here. Go to the workshop. Is this just unlocking the blacksmith area? Blacksmiths in Fontaine do not hammer their metals themselves, but rather use an even more advanced method. By the time, you should really go check it out. I actually want to wish for Zhongli right now, because I can finally leave. I don't know if we're actually, we might be able to do Zhongli's first story quest. Maybe. I really hope we can complete all of it. What should I do? I don't know what we should do. I mean, obviously Zhongli will be there next week, but I really want to see if I can get Zhongli. And I'm gonna do a little ritual. I haven't really thought of much about what the ritual should be. But, yeah, humor me. This, because I do get an intertwined paid from that. I completely forgot about that. Oh, so excited! Alright, to my knowledge, I do have 30 pity and 50 primogems, so that makes 80. So then, say, if I get him at 70, that would be 10 more intertwined fates left. Oh boy. Yes, 30, okay. And then we did get Eula, so there is a 50-50 that we could lose pity. But you know, we're not gonna be down in the dumps about that because we're totally not gonna lose 50-50, right? We've only lost 50-50 once, the first time I wished on this account. I'm gonna stop talking before I ruin my luck. Be just the traveler. And then we're actually gonna go to Liyue. Actually, I should check if there's the unusual Killy-Churl. Because I did want to... I know I showed him on camera once, but I want to show him again. I also have to defeat him twice, because by now he should have reappeared. Since I didn't battle him at all yesterday. Again, it just makes me so nervous why this takes so long to load, but this game has so many gigabytes that it's just... I don't even think it's my game at this point. I think it's just all games. Unequip this. Be nice and dandy, get the Geo. Oh, should I get my burst? Maybe. Maybe I should get my burst. Is this cliff over here, I don't think he's gonna be here. This specific area, but you never know. Is he here? He's not here, but there is hilly trolls down there, so I'm gonna fight them. Hope I don't die, because I only have one character, and I honestly don't like Geo Traveler that much. I'm only, well, I might actually have to fight the lava troll. Dang it. See, this is why we need Zhongli, to avoid attacks that I can't dodge. Oh, wait, that actually gives me a lot. Nice. But then that's so slow. Oh, wait, that actually gives me a lot, though.
Starfall!
Yeah, most people just hold it. Obviously, it blocks attacks. And if it hits another one, it's gonna disappear. Okay, maybe I only have to do this one hilly troll. Come here.
Starfall!
There we go. And then you hit it 5 times. Obviously, I think it's like with a constellation thing. You hit it 5 times. I'm gonna ignore you. Hit it 5 times. And then boom. There's like a little aftermath with your sword, kind of. I feel like it does more damage than it originally would if it was just normal 5 attacks. I think it has something to do with the constellations, because I tried doing that attack before, but I don't think it worked. This isn't the ritual for Zhongli. I'm just curious to find the unusual hilly troll. I at least should be able to find one in Leeway, because there's only Leeway and Mondstadt, I believe. Go over here, since we don't have Kazuha, I can actually bring him out. Please? No. Alright, we're gonna bring out Kazuha just in case. Come here, you! Oh, where is he? There he is.
Want me to come along?
I love this animation so much! It is so cool! Alright, let's try Chingsa Village now. See, I was getting some chests in Chingsa Village, and I realized that you can actually talk to Granny Chingsa, the one lady I found suspicious. She might actually be the dragon. Just my personal theories.
One with nature.
But, no, I'm not gonna worry about that. I realized that you could actually ask her about her backstory when I was trying to get loot from her. I mainly just skipped through it. I didn't read any of it, but I didn't realize that you could read it. Is he here? Believe not. Alright. We still have other areas to check. Let's check down here. I don't know how many spaces there are specifically. I think there's 18? And then he can appear in 2 of those 18, like, every day, I think? I don't know.
I follow the wind.
Not here. Okay. What about... what is that called? Kijui Slope. Let's try Kijui Slope. No, it's not technically a slope. I think. Is it a slope? Let me see. It's kind of a slope. There's a slope over there, and then this kind of goes down. Contradicting myself. Unusual hilly trail, please show up. I know he's supposed to be kind of rare. But he does actually show up like 2 times per day, and I believe it's at the same time. Not there. Right, what about Tianshu Valley? Where the Geobishop is. It's not the Geobishop King. I believe Ajdaha is actually the Geobishop King because Zhongli made Ajdaha. All of that will be explained in Zhongli's second story quest, but No.
Crisp.
Leave me alone. The only thing I like frozen is
Time to go.
drinks. Not here. Okay. But then Zhongli would technically be the king of all dragons, though Agedaha would be like almost the king. See, when you battle him, I think he has like an thing under his name, which is like the king of dragons or something like that. I don't know. Haven't battled him in a long time. But Zhongli is the king of dragons. I believe that Agedaha would be like the king of bishops or something like that. Even though maybe this one is rumored to be like the assistant of the king of bishops? I don't know. Were bishops created by Agedaha or were they created by Zhongli? I mean, obviously they would all be created by Zhongli since Agedaha was also created by Zhongli. He's not here either. But I honestly don't know. Okay, I checked all over there. What about here? I forgot what this place is called. We'll look in a second. If he's not here, please be here. He's not here. Dang it. Alright, well, he's in Mondstadt somewhere. Unless I have, like, one place in Leywe that's not marked. Let me try my luck from here all the way to the left. Elytral training equipment. Can I just get an element on me? That's not an element. I mean, it is, yeah, but... Alright, come here. Oh, that animal. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say that animal slime was gonna be a bother, but it's not. Come on, switch to Kazuha, please! I only have Kazuha and Geolumine to fight. Oh, this isn't good.
Time to go.
Zhongli, this is why I need you! Zhongli, you could clearly see that I am struggling. Please help.
The wind knows.
No? Alright, unusual Elytral. I believe he would be at the very tip of, I was not jumping to your Electro. I believe he would be at the very tip of the cliff, but I don't believe he is here.
Time to go.
Man, we are having bad luck today. I feel like he should have respawned. There's a 3-day cooldown on, like, actual, what is it? Actual items, like, take Philanimo mushrooms, for example.
Into the wind.
I don't know why. First thing that came to mind, I guess.
Time to go.
God, is he not here either? Dang it. But I don't believe there's a 3-day cooldown on enemies. No, he's definitely not here. Right? Let's try Windrise. I've hardly ever seen him at Windrise. Like, even on my trophy account when I was looking for him, barely ever saw him at Windrise. I'm gonna collect these guys, though. Nope, I don't believe he's here, because I believe he would have been over there. Just, like, chillaxing. Alright, I can only get this one. No, I don't think he's here either. Where the heck is he? Is there a 3-day cooldown on the unusual Elytral? Or did they change things with him and I just haven't searched it up recently? Try Stormbearer Mountain. Please, my guy, I just need you one time. I don't need you both times. We're getting to a very defined point, and I don't even know if I marked all the spaces that he would be at. I'm gonna collect these, though. I avoided that without even trying. You're a bad shot, my guy. Okay, but that rock was a nice shot. I'm gonna be honest. That could have hit me. I believe he always appears right behind, the Shrine of Death.
Time to go.
So, it's just by luck, I guess. Also, with the Archon quest, I feel like something's gonna happen when we go into the Archon, or when we go into the diner with Navia, because why else would it start a whole new quest? I don't know, I'm a little suspicious. I don't know what's gonna go on. But I feel like something's going on. Alright, what about Windrise? We have 2 spots left. I don't even know if I marked all the spots on the map, or if he has a 3-day cooldown, or what's going on. But I should have seen at least one of him by now. Probably. Unless they changed things, which I really hope they didn't change things, because I've defeated him... How many times have I defeated him? Not that one. Dang it, how many times have I defeated him? It's like once to like 3 times, maybe? That's the books. That's the Shrine of Depth. I believe it would be the Elements series. But the Challenger series. Yes! Because I remember this. Okay, I've defeated him 6 times out of 20, and since there was 20 Primogems there, that means I only have to defeat him 14 more times.
The wind knows me.
Can't believe I just did that math correctly. If you don't know me, I am very bad at math, and I am very bad at thinking as well. It's part of the reason why I'm bad at math. Alright, let's test my luck. Is he gonna be over here? You know, this... I just thought of it. This isn't shaping out to look very good when wishing for Zhongli. Please, no, he's not here, is he? Oh, god dang it. Oh, please be behind the tree. He's not behind the tree. Oh, no. Oh, hi, Celestia. This is... ominous. Maybe there is a cooldown? Wait. Did something change about the unusual Hilichurl? Did he actually become more rare? From the time that I was in high school and now?
Wherever in this world I roam.
Yeah, I leave you alone for 1 second and you start talking.
This blade.
You're amazing, Cosmo, but you are
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Do they spawn in Inazuma? There are currently no spawn locations for the unusual Hilichurl within Inazuma, so I believe it's just, Mondstadt and Liyue. Okay, I've gotten all the places in Liyue, and I've gotten all the places in Mondstadt other than this one place, so... Alright, how often does he spawn? He respawns every day.
There are leaves around.
You'll be able to find
and
2
I know
unusual
just the tune
Hilichurl.
to accompany
The second
them,
one will spawn
if you
at
wish to hear
random location after you kill the first, and to find them, you'll have to travel to 14 different locations throughout Tibet, all which are listed below. And I know those locations! Right? Yeah, I know all those locations. Oh, wait, so then he has to be here, right? Oh, yeah, of course. Because then the second one spawns randomly after the first. Right. Okay. That makes total sense. See, unlike another Hilichurl, he is very unusual. Man's wearing a suit and tie. Trousers? Don't know why that is. It looks like a key is around his ankles. He's like the wandering trader version of the Inazuma people. Or Inazuma people. Funraiden people. Because these guys are rare. I like that he has eyebrows too, but I wonder if his mask says anything. The Hilichurl's mask doesn't say anything. But he doesn't attack you unless, of course, you attack him. And he does have very weak HP. Alright, let me show you their attacks. Tries to hit you with their bag, Kachaka. That's what he said. See, that's the mascot for Hoyoverse. It's so cute! It's a little yellow bunny that smiles. That was the Primogem. And then he really seems to like cabbage. Because he drops cabbage as well. He always says Mohitumu as well. I think he either does that always, or he just occasionally says that. So he's a strange little guy, to say the least. Did I lose any HP from that? I gotta check, and I also gotta get rid of Kazuha so I can do my ritual.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour, certain.
It better not be raining at the ritual spot that I want to do. What ritual spot should I do though? Idea. That's not dangerous at all. Oh, something that I noticed. Fountain of... Oh, wait! So this is kind of like the Kitsune statue, isn't it? Or the Kitsune tree? Whatever it is, and then the Aranara thing. See that later. Eventually. Oh, isn't... That must be it, right? Wait, I'm curious about this. Hold on. So can I offer my or what are they called? I said Hydroculus, but that's not it. Because that's to the statue of the Seven. Hydro Sigil, right. I mean, I'm not in a relationship, so I don't know why I'd be wishing for this in the first place, but I guess? I meant to, like, physically attack. I'm stuck in his head. Let's say. Right! There's one thing that I forgot to mention. Yeah. So, theorists and decoders of Genshin Impact have actually found something out. They actually found it out a while ago, but it's only now that I remember to mention it. At the base of Venti's statue, I feel like Celestia would have been above Mondstadt because at the base of Venti's statue actually says something along the lines of Gateway to the Heavens or something like that. So that means maybe in the end game of Genshin Impact, we'll be going to Mondstadt to go up to Celestia with the gateway. It could be Venti's hands. Like, his statue's hands, obviously. So, of course the unusual Hilichurl was in the last place I looked. 14 places. What did I see? So it is! Not in the relationship, so is this technically cheating? Oh, there's my Geo thing! You can throw Hydro Sigil. Yeah, it is, I was thinking. Across Fontaine. Into the fountain of we've seen outside the Opera. Epiclus? To raise its level and obtain valuable rewards. Obviously, this will go up to 50? Yep. I'll go up to 50, obviously, but I don't have the time to even explore this area. And I mean, yeah, there wouldn't be enough sigils here anyways, because there's also not enough Hydroculus to level up the Statue of the Seven, I believe, either. That's just my theory. I feel like we're gonna have more Hydroculus than there were Dendroculus, but whatever. Where did I want to go? Here. This place actually plays. Not only is it the stone forest where Zhongli where pillars at empty apparently. This part is not only the place where, well, Osial was buried live, with the stone pillars that Zhongli threw in the Archon War, but it was also has a play in Zhongli's first story quest, which I don't believe we'll actually get to that, so I might just go on to the Archon quest. I feel like something's gonna happen there, but we might, depending on what I feel, we might continue with the Archon quest, or we might go to, I forgot these guys are here. Or we might go to, really not trying to get them to notice me. Or we might go to Zhongli's first and second story quest. Because I don't need Agedaha's world boss rewards to level up Zhongli all the way. I actually need wilds, which is a surprise, but Agedaha wasn't out then, so makes sense. Leave me alone! Please! Alright. So, what I have planned, let's make it sunset. It's a little time. And what I want to do is place this directly in the middle. And then Zhongli, look, it's your nation. Look, Zhongli. I gotta get the correct keys at the correct moment. You, and then this. Come on, Zhongli! Come on, that's 40! Come on! No! Did I at least get Firmine? Please tell me you got Firmine. Got Noelle. Ironic. I asked for the Geo Archon, not a Geo Archon. 50. Come on, Rocky boy. Come on, no! Thanks. Oh man, there's Sayu. She's new. And then there's Noelle. No, you are not the Geo Archon. Please move aside. I love you and all, but you're not who I'm looking for. Sayu again! Why are you like this? What was that? C2 Noelle? And then C1 Sayu? Huh. Is that 50? 60? Come on! I like that it lagged. Please. Yes! Come on! With the 50-50, please! Maybe I should close my eyes. I'm gonna close my eyes. You guys can't see that I'm closing my eyes, but I'm gonna. I'm looking down at my keyboard with my hands over my... with my hand over my eyes, please. Please! There he is! Please tell me! Oh, no, that's Sayu. Okay. Oh, come on. There he is! Please, 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 no! Screw you, Tainari! Oh no! Zhongli, please. Zhongli! Please! 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 Oh my god, we have 10 left. Please! Oh, I have been begging for Zhongli ever since the start of this account. Oh my god, please give me early pity at 20 again. Sayu, screw off. Look at this. Oh, there's Fermine! I'll accept that. I do accept that. Debatable. I am going to get you, Zhongli. Please, no! We have 7 left. Please! Please, early pity. The one time I'm asking for early pity. Please! I didn't want Eula! Hi, Ruminate. Ruminate, please help. I'm sad. No! I don't even have enough for another one. I don't have the reasons for this. Let's spend this. Let's do that before the sun. Oh, hi, Sue. Hi. You're different. Ooh, the Strangless is actually good for a lot of bow characters. That's pretty nice. I have enough for one more. Oh, another one for this, too. Should I try to get the Primogems for this? Wait, I know why Zhongli didn't come. Because my party was full. That's totally it. He'll totally come in this next pull if I just get enough Primogems. Right? Oh my god. I'm going to lose my mind. Screw off, Tainari. Please, for the love of God. Why did I have to lose 50-50 on Tainari? My next wish will definitely be Zhongli though. We're gonna use Sayu, or maybe even Noelle too. Oh man, Tainari! Okay, but to be fair, he is a really good character, I think. But not when I'm trying to wish for other goddamn characters! Alright, well, my party was full. I didn't realize that. Termine. Huh? How tall are you? I want to see how tall you are. Okay, so you're still taller than us, but I have a feeling you're not that tall. Please! I'm going to try to get Primogems now. Obviously, I'm not gonna spend money on a game because... Yeah, I've done it before, but... I'm gonna spend it when it's really not necessary. We could have another rerun, which wouldn't be entirely surprising. Give me 40, that would equal to 90, I believe. No way to get more. Completing that, completing those would give me Primogems, but it takes a while to complete those. Dang it! One letter found in the basement guarded by a real guard. It was written by a treasure hunter who believes that the Gwei Plain is home to a bonfire that died. You know that one. Oh man! I just had to lose the 50-50. God dang. I'm sad.
Want me to come along?
Yes, please. Oh man!
Just sharpen my spear.
Of course we lost 50-50. It was still a he, but it's not the correct he. Zhongli!
Wish me luck.
I mean, to be fair, we do still have, what? 20 days and counting for Zhongli still? There's still hope. I say that with a defeated voice. Please get that, Gulba. Thank you. No.
Into the wind.
Actually, you know what? Yes, please, because...
Let's dance.
Tainari! Tainari, I'm not gonna forgive you for this.
Replace my hammer. Picked
Woo!
the wrong test
I thought
subject.
they were gonna drop things. Treasure hoarders dropped something, did they? This whole thing about the bonfire granted wishes is utter nonsense. Yeah, why did you guys come over when I lit the bonfire? Though the treasures buried underneath the house are genuine, Boss said I should leave a slip of paper where I just found it and just wait nearby. People are bound to fall for it. As soon as fire lights up, a very lucrative stroke of genius, this one. And then you'd steal the treasure from the people, of course. That said, there's more treasure here than I can move all in one go. Boss says I should first bury it on top of the highest peak in Kuiji Slope. There's this big old withered tree on top of a mountain. I'm sure she can't miss it. I think I know where that is. Is it gonna make me search? It is. So I believe it's up here. Plus it said highest point in Kuiji Slope. So there's not much other areas. I think it's that tree. Because I was also able to get Geoculus from that. Man, Zhongli, I on 100% in your nation. Just for you to play me dirty like that. Who was I even wishing for before when I lost 50-50 to, who was it? D-Luke. I don't even remember. Better be useful treasure for 30 Primo Gems. Man, now I'm upset. I'm gonna go write my book in anger.
Nature.
God dang. I was really hoping it was gonna be Zhongli too. It's pretty though. Maybe I should wish for him up here.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Yeah, apparently Zhongli doesn't like the benefits. How many is that? That's 80. Oh my god, this is gonna take so long. Why? How can I easily get Primo Gems? B 40 90. How much was that one? 120. $170. That equals 1. That equals 170. What's 170 plus? What should I have? 170 plus 80. That equals 250. How much do I need for 2 wishes? I need 320. Dang it! How much did I get before? I would still need 70 Primo Gems on top of that. Dang it! What's an easier way to get Primo Gems? Last ditch option. I'm gonna look. Not gonna try it just yet, because this is the last option. I mean, yeah, we still have 20 days, but... Of course. And I believe from here on out, this one is... This one is, like, with 2 teams, I believe. Oh, no! Okay, so this would equal 1. God, I hate the Abyss. So I need to get at least 3 completed. Yeah. God dang it! Oh, I don't like that it's forcing me to do the Abyss, because this is the quickest way to get Primogems. Oh, I hate it so much, Zhongli. Why do you have to make me do this? This doesn't even guarantee Zhongli. I believe it's like 30 pity after this. Oh, I lost my burst. Not that I think that matters in this, though. I guess we're gonna try this. Chamber 1. 180 seconds. How long is that? Three minutes. Oh boy. Well, I'm not gonna be able to do this though. Oh, I hate the Abyss so much. Alright, well, what the heck. These are the only characters that I actually have built. Can't switch characters, right.
Get them! Eat this! Let the show be...
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Oh, wait, there's a cryo shooter! Oh, whoa, wait a minute! Oh my god, that could have killed him! I should save my burst, but I don't have the time! Oh, of course there's another one of you guys! Come on, come on. Okay. Sorry if I'm being extra quiet in this. I need to be quiet to concentrate completely. Even if I do talk sometimes. Damage. Don't need HP. They're both by 20%. Oh god dang it, it's the defense one! I hate this.
Into the wind. Time to go.
Oh no, you were gonna be a toughie.
Be gone!
Wrong one.
Fallen leaves, adorn my nut.
Booba, get them! Let's dance. Ouchie.
She said ouchie. Ooh, you're gonna be a toughie. Oh, and there's still 2 more. Who's the 2 more?
Nice and slick.
Okay, it's not timed. So long as he's targeted on me, that's fine. I shouldn't have used the burst.
Wind Strider.
Okay, I just need to get them targeted on me, then it's fine. Because you could easily target Hillychurls. I don't know about slimes.
Let the show begin. Hi.
I use you to get HP back. Not that I lost a lot of HP anyways.
One with nature.
Oh my god, there's not even much of a challenge right now, but my heart is racing so much. Oh, right, because this isn't the 2-phase thing. I was like, wait a minute. Chamber 3, isn't there like 2 things of each? Okay, thank god it's not the 2 characters yet. Don't need HP, don't need defense. Damage. 120 seconds. I believe that's less than 3 minutes, right?
Into the wind. As one with
Flip
wind
an
and
element, Kazuha, please, thank you! Oh, yeah, I can do this. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. HP greater than 50%. Greater than 80%. Okay. Oh my god, there's a first half and a second half. Oh no. Crap. Okay, I know I want Barbara here. Xiangling here. This is the Pyro Abyss Mage on the second half. I can use Lumion. Kazuha here, but I can't tell how many enemies there's gonna be. I believe I just need to get 6 stars in total in all of this. And to get 1 star... So if I'm thinking this correctly, I need to get at least 2 stars in each of them. Which is longer than 300 seconds. How long is 300 seconds? 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, that's still not good. Oh, but then if Amber dies, I was gonna think to use Amber, but if she dies, then that could be a really bad thing, but... Because of the HP, but I really don't have any other option. I mean, yeah, I don't have to fill the teams completely, but it'd be best to at least have more characters. It just says there's the Pyro Abyss Mage. So I'm gonna mainly focus on this one. And then Pyro Abyss Mage, that. And then... Who else could I do? Let's do Eula since she's at 50. Oh, yippee. Can I at least organize this? No, I can't. What else did I have? You, okay. And then I'm gonna organize this as well. And then it was Barbara and Kaya. Oh god dang it, this is gonna be atrocious. I can see it. I need to get at least 2 stars for each. I need to keep the timer at 5 minutes. Physical damage. I mean, that helps with Eula, but she's not to be a main attack.
No escape! Nice and spicy! You're toast! I must leave no stone unturned.
One with nature.
Okay, you're gonna be a problem.
Adorn my night.
Out of the frying pan! Let it rain!
I don't like that Amber is stuck there for a while. What is that around you? Let's just get rid of that! Oh, that's what that is. Oh my god, please do not freeze my game. Oh my god, it scared the Christ out of me. I completely forgot that when you complete the enemies completely, that it just automatically switches you. Oh my god, I almost had a heart attack.
I'll protect you.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Crush. Vengeance will
Deal
be
with
mine.
you first.
Windblade. Hi. Shudder.
Of course. Okay, so Lumine's the main damage dealer here. I got 3 stars there. Okay, I just need 3 stars in the next one, and then I could leave. Right? Is that how that works? Oh my god, my heart is racing and I am shaking. There's not even a guarantee that Zhongli could be in my next 10 pull, but I am determined to get Zhongli. There could be, like, another event in 20 days, but still. I have to try!
Another test subject. Freeze!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
No one escapes my sight.
Wrong element!
Nice and spicy!
Into the wind.
Oh, now they're gonna have a cryo resistance.
Eat this!
Right? Is that how that works?
Go, go, Baron Bunny! No escape!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wind strider.
And whatever time you have on the clock on the first half, you'll instantly get on the second half. So I left on, like, what was it? What did I leave off on? I left on, like 9:29, I believe. Yep, there we go.
Beg for mercy.
Dodge this.
What?
Windblade. Be gone.
Okay, I have to worry about you, actually.
Freeze.
Because you're a stunner. Lumine's burst! She's the main damage dealer in this, come on! Go, go, go! There's only you left. You're a chunky boy.
Flood of frost.
Is that like Blood of Frost or Flood of Frost? I don't know. Okay. Got 3 stars there. Can we move on to the third one? I'm pushing mouse. Oh no. Oh! Never mind! Okay! Well, we just have this entire round to slack off. Oh my god, I just inhaled spit. How long is 300 seconds? Because it said I had to... Oh no, for 20 seconds. Okay. For 20, 60, 7 minutes. I still have basically 2 whole minutes to do this. What is it?
Let the show begin.
Oh, it's basically the same.
Don't get frostbite.
But I do have
Windblade.
smaller HP characters, and apparently you guys do as well. Oh, he's floppy. Okay. I'm not doing the Abyss further. I absolutely despise the Abyss. If you couldn't tell already. Where's that? Ooh, wait a minute. Clear memory, Storming Terror 2 in single player mode. I've completed the max level of Storm Terror. You want me to complete level 2? I've done all the way to the end. Okay. A little free moves for me then. Alright, we're gonna also go fight... I love that. We're gonna go fight, who is it? Dvalin next. Not gonna equal to another 10 pull, probably? Or, I need 9 more, but still probably not gonna equal to it. This gives you artifacts. Which would be nice if I wasn't already at the 5-star artifact marker. Even though technically I haven't grinded for 5-star artifacts yet, I forgot about something really quickly. I forgot to spend something that I actually have quite a lot of. I could probably do that in Mondstadt too. I think about it. If I just have to defeat Storm Terror 2, then that's a breeze. No pun intended. Why are you sweeping up leaves? There's literally a tree here. That's weird. Leaves are a natural thing. They're gonna fall whether you brush them away or not. I don't know. No! Don't care what's sold out. I need to buy some of this. And it's not Prima Gems, but still pretty satisfying to buy all of it. All of this because I am completely done exploring, what is it? Leeway. And then after that, you can get this for 2. 300! How is that sold out? Oh, there we go. It's like, wait a minute, no. Oh, does it only take 300 at a time? No way! I'm breaking the game. It doesn't want this. Oh, am I getting the Mora? Not what I need, though. I need Prima Gems badly. What is... Engulfing Storm. Will continuously drain your character's energy. If you can remove the Electro attribute from a character through an elemental reaction, this debuff will no longer apply. When afflicted with smoldering flames, your character will take Pyro DOT, which can remove the Pyro attribute. If you can remove the Pyro attribute through elemental reaction, then this debuff no longer applies. This Pyro DOT. It just keep you burning, basically? That gives me 2 more Prima Gems. I'm becoming a Prima Gem goblin at this point, and I don't even care. Ooh, how much's that? Oh, that's 4 million and I have Mora! Okay, that's pretty nice, but that's not gonna last long when building characters. Oof. Right, I wanted to buy the stuff in Mondstadt as well. Can't use the stuff in... Can't use the sigils in... Fontaine because I don't have enough, and can't use the sigils in... What is it? Don't know why I went over there. What is it? Sumeru either, because I believe I need the R&R thing for that. Maybe. And I can get the sigils. I still have Mondstadt sigils, actually, because I think it's because of the Mondstadt quests. Still 4.5 million more. That's not bad. Alright. We're gonna slam the puppy around a few times and then see if we can wish for another puppy. Another sky puppy. A golden sky puppy. By the way, I'm looking at you, Zhongli. Since it wants me to do 2 specifically, I can do all the way up to 90. He's gonna be sliced like a piece. Piece of butter with a hot knife. Come here, my guy. Takes a while to appear sometimes. I don't know if it's because you actually have to move or what. Is his shield actually, like, weaker now too? Or is it just his HP? I feel like it would just be his HP. Come here, Sky Puppy. There you go. Stay on that side.
Let's dance.
Oh, no, it's a shield too. Oh my god. Okay, bye, Sky Poppy. You had a nice run.
As one with wind and cloud.
I don't even collect the rewards because I don't need to. I'm gonna do that at 90 so I can get more rewards. Don't tell me I have to collect the rewards. Oh, thank God. Okay, that gives me more. Doesn't this all go all the way up to 19? Oh man, it's gonna force me to do the abyss. Oh, I don't like that. Storming Terror 3? But I really don't want to clear the abyss. So we're not gonna... Zhongli! Please, I'm desperate. Clearly I'm not desperate enough! Dang it. Of course it gave me the Favonius Codex because I'm in Mondstadt. That doesn't give me enough for another wish. I'm going to get 2 more just so I can do
Wherever in
just so I can get 2 pulls.
this world I roam.
You talk a lot, Kazuha. Maybe. Can I go through here? Please? Yes. Alright, come here, guys. I'm mad now. So I'm gonna take my rage out on you. Also, I did do the, Ascension quest, by the way. I'm now at, an AR 52 and a half. So that's pretty nice. Honestly thought it was gonna be more, but I'm not entirely surprised that it did turn out to be 52. Because it takes a while to get to 60. Once you actually get
One with nature.
from like 57 and up, it takes a while to get to 60.
Out of the frying pan.
Take my rage out on you. Because you totally deserve it. Love the sound of how it just dissipates. Zhongli! No? Zhongli. No! Come on. Can I buy any more? I can buy 1 more, but that's of that, so it's not gonna gain me anything because Zhongli isn't on this banner. Dang it! Oh, screw you, Zhongli. Oh, I shouldn't say that because that's just gonna curse my luck more. Dang it! Okay, so I really hate that. I was really hoping for Zhongli, and instead I got Tainari. So I guess we're not doing Zhongli's story quest until we get him. That's your punishment, Zhongli. Deal with it. I do like that he has a constant glare here, though, but he's gone in 20 days. Tomorrow, I have just basically planned to do, to write my book. Because I've kind of been slacking on that, but I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. I'm all over the place, not off stream and in stream, actually. But man, Zhongli, why did you do this to me? I did a ritual for you and everything, just because my team was full and he didn't come. Hate that. But depending on what I do, I'm gonna try to get as many Primo Gems as I can off stream. Right! I forgot there was an event! So, yeah, that'll give me 70. Let me do... 70 times 5. 350. So that equals to 2 more wishes. One of those wishes could still equal to only, even if I don't get enough to a 10 pull, I could still get lucky. I'm putting a question mark to that because I honestly have no idea anymore. Man, that is sad. Tainari, he just really had to swoop in like that just to say hi. Oh, I hate that so much. Anyways, I'm gonna try to be getting as many Primo Gems as I can. With the time that I have, don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I digress. Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, or wherever you are in this crazy world, and I will see you guys on Thursday with Hogwarts Legacy. Bye! I'm so drained from that. It even forced me to do the Abyss.